Hey guys, Super Dope here, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be viewing Dragon Stars Goku. And I'm very well aware that this box is named right here. Anyways, we have a side art of Goku right here. It's actually a good side art. Seems pretty standard, honestly, though. Here's the back. You can actually clearly see fillers and waves. Now, I know this is number 6 and 7, but honestly, I'm not even going to consider it as wave 1 and wave 2. I'm just going to consider it just one whole wave, because this is technically series 2. Here's the side right here. It basically just has a Goku, Dragon Ball Super, and then just a window, Dragon Star at the top, and then at the bottom. So we're going to open this guy up. Alright, now that he's finally opened up, he comes with open hands, or they're kind of weird. They poured in where his area is right here, which is kind of weird because it's forced to be faced like this, so you can't really have it. It kind of works. And then he comes in the box with these fisted hands right here, which are actually really small. I don't know why hand sizes are so different for fisted hands and open hands. He also does not come with any effects, but he does come with 2 pieces for Shenron right here, the end where the end of him is, and then a piece that plugs into that. It's very simple to plug in if you match up these scales right here and just plug it right in there. I think that's kind of close together, but it's fine. And looking at this head sculpt, it's honestly not that bad. I don't really like how it has the lines under his eyes. The hair is actually pretty good. I honestly actually like the hair, and you can clearly tell that they have improved their head sculpts over time. As you can see, this Gohan right here, it looks a lot better. So this one really just has an intimidating expression. And there's no interchangeable heads. Well, Dragon Stars never have interchangeable heads. Alright, so the figure with the top point, I would say, is this one right here, is just over 6 inches, and to where his head is, which is right here, if angled properly, it's just about 5.5 inches. So basically a 6-inch standard sized figure. And here's Goku next to 2 other Dragon Star figures. We have the Broly and the Gohan right there, and I think they size actually very well together. And I originally thought these were the same body mold, but they're actually a lot different than I thought. The lower torso area is very different, and you can see these pegs or joints right there, and the chest piece is also different. It's all just completely different, except for I think the arms are the same. And here's a very quick size comparison between Midoriya and Spider-Man 2099, my favorite Spider-Man. Alright guys, really quickly, we're going to go over the articulation for this figure. He can move his head side to side. You already just saw you can pivot it a little. And as for, expected, he can't move his head up and down very much at all, so can't really. Actually, well, that doesn't look that bad. He can move his arm up like this. It kind of doesn't go up that much either. And it can rotate all the way around, but not without moving his arm out at the same time. So that's kind of frustrating. Upper arm rotation right there. Double jointed elbow. It's actually really good. The wrist rotation. And depending on the way you move this joint, I'll unplug that. Depending on the way you move this joint right here, you can rotate it and hinge it in the direction that you want it to be in. So it's kind of cool, I guess. So you can have a hinge in any direction that you would like as well. He has a swivel right here. He can move back and forth, but not a lot, at all. But he can pivot a little as well. Now you can separate him right here, and this belt right here is what's covering the gap in between this. So if you did remove the belt, even though it looks terrible, I'm just saying that it limits the rotation a ton if you had it off. So I just thought it was worth pointing out that it does limit the rotation. So if it wasn't there, it would give it more rotation or articulation. Now this is very annoying, how Dragon Stars do this, how their legs right here have a lot of gap. So you basically have to just push their legs in so it doesn't have a gap like this. But if you do pull it out like this, kick his leg crazily and stuff, like articulation, swivel right there, kick out. You know, it can move back. You know, it's actually really good articulation. Now, for double jointed knees, I find that only this joint right here actually moves. The other one only moves like a tiny bit, but it does go past 90 degrees, so that's okay. It has a swivel right there at the toe, and it hinges right there. Now, looking at the paint deco for this figure, I honestly think they could have chose like a darker color for both of his colors, but it's just not that bad, and I don't really like how you can see the sculpt right there. But really, like I said, it's not that bad. And honestly, I rate this figure, I would say, since it's an older figure, I would say it's probably a 7 out of 10. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst figure that I've ever seen before, so I rated a 7. So that's actually pretty good. Anyways, here's a side-by-side image of the Goku. As you can see how accurate it actually is, and honestly, I have not that many complaints about the figure, just that his head sculpt looks a little weird, and the gap between the hair, and just so you can see some seams on his neck right there. Actually, here, I'll just show you that right there. You can see that in this joint. Apart from that, it's honestly okay with me. Of course, no more complaints with Dragon Stars, as they still continue to do that, but it doesn't look as bad anymore. Anyways, hopefully you guys did go to enjoy this video. If you guys did, definitely subscribe if you're new, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.